Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Barbara and I'm back with another lit video for the channel. So in today's video, it's a makeup tutorial. I wanted to do like a video where my niece does my makeup. Like I said, I wanted to do a video where my niece does my makeup, and I wanted it to be like today's video, but I asked her and she didn't. So I guess it's going to be another day of a tutorial, and I've got this fire look. I'm going to be doing another leopard print look tomorrow for my TikTok tutorials. I'm also doing makeup tutorials on TikTok, so if you want to see different looks, you can also go on TikTok. But today's look is kind of like splash of colors. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So make sure that you hit that red subscribe button and make sure that you comment down below of what you think of this look. Okay guys, I really appreciate your support, and make sure that you give this video a huge thumbs up, and like what's left, and make sure that you follow me on all social media platforms. On Facebook it's Barbara Ramabele Seroka, and my page is Barlenie Slick Bits, and on Instagram I'm Barbara_Seroka, and my other Instagram handle is Barlenie Slick Bits, and on TikTok I'm Barbara_Seroka09, and on Snapchat I don't really follow anyone. I just use Snapchat for photos to just take photos, but on Snapchat I'm Barbara Seroka. So yeah, let's get to the video. Enough about the chiri. Okay, let's get it. You won't believe this, but my spoolie broke. I need to get a new spoolie. So I used this other toothbrush of mine that I use for my edges to brush my eyebrows. So I'm going to be using my black opal eyebrow pencil, the shade brown. I always start with brown because it's less messy, and then after shaping my eyebrows the way that I want them, I'll go in with the black to intensify the color, because I love black eyebrows, like with everything in me. They just pop out for me. So I'm using this black liner. I don't know the name of it. I think Heinel Beauty, because I got it from this Chinese drugstore. We call it the 500 shop because everything in there is like literally cheap. As you can see, my eyebrows are already popping. You can see because I have very light eyebrows, so I prefer using a black liner. As you can see, I did those the other side of camera, so I'm going to be doing only one eye. I'm going to be cleaning the below part and the upper part using my foundation. I want to clean it with my something that is like my skin shade to keep it clean, nice and perfect, because I know sometimes I like to mess up, especially when I do black eyebrows and then using a lighter color. It looks messy, doesn't look good. So I feel like the lighter concealer, I'll just use it as a base. I'll apply it later on, and your eyebrows, like, they come out so good. So yeah, let's do the other eyebrow of Kamiri, or we can use magic mousse or like bah. As you can see, I did that eyebrow like just like that, like whatever. And then I'm blending the product into the skin. As you can see, guys, this is what I told you. You see those eyebrows like look perfect, like they look amazing. They came out so good, they look clean. So I'm using my Smudge concealer in the shade Ivory. It's a new concealer. You know how I am. I'm always obsessed with new stuff. If like I buy new makeup products, I just throw away those other ones and then use the new ones. I'm like that. That's why they pile up. So I'm going to be starting with this purple. I've always wanted to apply this purple. If you all know, purple is my favorite color. I've always like wanted to do a look that involves this purple because like it looked so good. So now I'm starting like where I'll be cutting my crease just to create like a base, like a darker intensified base. So I'm going to intensify it with this blue so that my purple will be more darker and more intensified, because I feel like way too lighter. I want it to be more darker and intensified so that when I cut the crease, you can see. Like, you always know that when you cut the crease, you have to cut it like where you cut it, like it has to look more intensified, like the colors need to be darkened a little bit. So I'm going to be going on this old girl flower palette of mine with the shade orange. I love this orange very much because it's so pigmented. Like, as you can see, just applying it one swipe and it was like out there. It was here. Let's work together and see what we can figure out. Okay, so good. I was like, snap. And I'm going to go with this yellow. This yellow is not really that much pigmented. Can you please recommend an eyeshadow palette that has eyeshadows with the most pigmentation, especially like bright eyeshadows? I don't want eyeshadows that don't stick to the skin, then they fall out. This yellow, I love yellow. Like, I love yellow so much, especially when it comes to my eyeshadows. I love yellow so much. But the yellow that I have, it's not working with me. So to blend out the purple, I'm going to be using pink. We all know purple and pink go together like peanut butter and jelly. Okay. So yeah, I'm blending out the purple with pink so that you can see all the different shades of colors as they blend each other out. Okay, I said it'd be a splash of colors, but I'm not going to be like using a lot of colors that will be like poof in your way too bright. So it's time to cut it out. I love this ivory concealer because like it's too bright, and I've always wanted like an eyeshadow concealer that it's like white. I'm still working on it. I've seen a lot of people using this essence. I don't know if it's essence concealer, camouflage, or whatever that is. I've seen a lot of people be using it, and I want to try it out. It's more like white. I would love white concealers so much. I love white concealers, especially when you use it as a base. So I'm going to be closing up my crease with the blue, with the shade blue, babe. Blue. I get the shady shamaninya bimba. Like, my song doesn't even make any sense. So I'm just packing it out. So like, I'm going to go in with this lime green and then close it with yellow. That yellow, guys, I apply it to make sure that like, yeah, to brighten it out, Okay, so I bought, if you have been with me for the longest, you know that my eyeliner ran out. So just because I'm so in love with this Wet n Wild eyeliner, I went and got another one. Because I feel like from now on, this is the only eyeliner I'll be using, as you can see. And I'm starting to love this kind of wings, like it doesn't have a tail, but it's winged, like, you get me, understand. I did the other eye off camera, and now it's time for the foundation. I didn't prime, and I feel like it's time for me to start priming so that my look will look flawless and stuff, because I've seen that priming your skin, like, it closes the pores and stuff, gives you that airbrush look, like that flawless look. Even though it's skin, we apply products on skin and it won't look like it just blended in. It'll always look like makeup. Okay, so I saw this technique on TikTok, guys, and I wanted to try it. So let's trust the process, even though I'm a bit skeptical about it, but let's trust the process and see how it goes. And this highlighting the lips part, it's not for me, because I only know that you contour the lips, like your bronzer. Like, guys, I literally look like a robot, and I'm even embarrassed to even show my face on camera. Like, what the freak? What the heck is this? I'm trusting the process. You know, when you work with makeup, you always say trust the process. I'm even scared of looking at the camera, guys. I hate it. When you say I hate, I mean I hate it. And at this point, I can't wash my face and couldn't highlight again. I'll just have to work with it. So now I'm bronzing using my lip stain, the shade brown, chocolate brown, or whatsoever shade it is. I just gave it a name because they don't write the color of the name of the color, the color of the name. Yeah, and the name of the color. So guys, remember I tried this highlighting, this bronzing technique, your nose, contouring your nose now. So I fell in love with it. Like, I loved how it shaped my nose, and I was like, let me do it. So today, like, I'm fully baking my face, because most of the time, you know, I just press in the product into my skin and I just bake my cheekbones, you know, so that it may look all lifted and stuff. So yeah, literally now I'm on the process of looking like a ghost. I look like a ghost. I look like I had plastic surgery that went wrong. Whew, but let's trust the process. Let's trust the process. Now it's time for me to bronze. And you know, I always bronze with this palette. It may be small, but it's very powerful. You know, powerful by dynamite come in small packages. Extreme explosive dynamites, you know, the one that they use in Russia. Yeah, those ones. So I'm just bronzing the rest of my face, and I took off the powder off camera. I took off all the camera powder, and like you see, I baked my whole face, and I don't think I'll be baking my whole face again. It was the first time and it was for the last time. And I'm going to be using this dark sweet pink. It doesn't have a name, so I gave it a name. I love it so much because the eyeshadow is so pigmented. But also I feel like it's okay for the camera, but not okay to go outside with it, because I feel like it's a lot too much. But I just love it, like how it looks on camera and like on the pictures is so amazing. It looks so good. So now I'm going to be highlighting. This highlight is too much, guys. It's way too much. It's out there, but I was like, let me just give myself a pop of color shade, and then the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, you know, all that stuff. Yada 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 yada. Talk. And also did my lips, and that's it. I feel like this look went by so fast. It didn't take me time. That's why it's 14 minutes. It didn't take me time. So I'm setting my whole face with my walnut shade pressed concealer from the powder. So yeah, I'm doing my lips, and we are done. So this is how the final look came out. No edits, nothing. It's just raw camera. Okay, so this is the final look, guys. If you love this look, make sure that you give it a huge thumbs up. Make sure that you comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, I forgot to welcome you guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the fam bam bam.